Good evening, everyone. Before I get started, I want to mention that I've heard about the death of Ed King. I'm sure we all have. Although I've never been a Leonard Skinner fan, I do know they've had a big influence on so many in the rock community. And yet, of course, I'm sad to hear that he died. And I know a lot of people are grieving, so I'm grateful for his contribution to the metal community. And unlike him, there's a group of communists that want to tear apart the metal community. Anti-Fa. They've wrongfully labeled certain metal groups as racist. Well, at least one. Marduk, that is. And I have 3 Marduk albums in my collection. I'll show them off. I wish I had more. I've had these 2 albums since they came out. And more recently, I got this one. Okay. Anti-Fa, they're not just against the KKK and Nazis. They're against police officers. They want to get rid of the county sheriffs. The county sheriff has been a state law enforcement position that's dated back for generations. Recently, they showed up at a meeting where they expected right-wing groups to be. There were none, so they attacked the general media. Just like their hero Stalin and others like Stalin, they don't want freedom of the press. And to top it all off, a Bernie Sanders supporter waving a United States flag was beaten by anti-Fa thugs. Goes to show you they hate America. And as for Discogs, love that site, but like many, I think they go a little too far. Remember when I first joined, and I saw people who had stuff in their collection that I had, so I went through their collection, and these people were, of course, total strangers. Total strangers can look at your collections, and some of them happen to have White Power Band albums in their collections. And even before I saw the policy, I realized, for all these albums to be blocked, it's too coincidental for them not to have had the policy. All right. As for the Black Lives Matter movement, the premise they were founded upon, is a just premise, but their recent demands and their recent violence, I mean, they've teamed up with Anti-Fa. So they're just as bad. Every police shooting is a case-by-case basis. Some were justified and others were not. Simple as that. And as for the League of the South, Vladimir Putin and the Russian government officials are not friends of the USA. So, League of the South, you stupid fools. Why you should reconsider your position. That's for damn sure. All right. And that will conclude this video. And there's much more to come.